Okay, seed versus transplants. Some crops are going to want to be direct seed. If you're growing beans, if the seed is large, more than likely you're going to buy from seed and put it directly in the ground. It just does it better that way. Things like squashes and beans, you can buy transplants. I'm not saying you're wasting your money. You're kind of wasting your money. It's a lot cheaper to buy them from seed. You stick it directly in the ground and it'll grow. If you're looking for seed though, a lot of these companies you buy locally, but if you're looking for a very specific one, I put Burpee's, Johnny's. Wonderful site though. If you have multiple friends who are gardening, very good, because that way you can buy a little bit larger package even cheaper. You're going to start from seed yourself. Transplants, just get it from a reputable source. If you go to a big box store, please just go to the front. Do not try to babysit a plant in the back. Transplants can be expensive though, so that's why I tell folks like they range. I actually saw some that were $8 a plant. That's outrageous to me, because I could buy an entire pack of seed that has like 40 of them in it for $4. So like I couldn't imagine. I just can't get over that. So things like root crops, your large things, your cucurbits, cucumbers, squashes, all of those. Your beans, your squashes, any of those large seeds, zucchinis, okra, even though it's on a large seed, again, it doesn't care about you. Direct seed works best. And that same publication, that vegetable planting guide will go into depth on every one of them. They work wonderfully. Anyone here interested in saving seed? It's really simple. Tomatoes are the easiest to try to learn on because I got a lot of them. Okra is really easy because all you do is let your okra produce, let one pod just turn brown. You'll know when it's ready to be picked off because you kind of wiggle the plant. It sounds like Morocco. That means it's really dry. You get at that stage right before it splits open. Proper spacing, something that again, go with a map. Figure out how big your square footage is, how big your containers are. You know your proper planting up front. I have a 12-inch pot. I cannot grow an indeterminate tomato in a 12-inch pot. It wants to be huge. I need more space. If you are going to try some transplanting, watering is extremely crucial. If you're using city water, you're fine. If you're using well water, try a few, make sure that you're good. Because what doesn't going to make us sick, but plants when they're that young, are very sensitive. And damping off is one of the worst ones. That's why I recommend going to get a germination mix or a seed mix. It'll help that water hold capacity make sure you're right. Because I circled it right there. You look real obvious to note, but all of a sudden you'll see this looking fine. All of a sudden the leaves start getting really wilted. You look by the base, right where the soil line is, and it looks like something put a girdle on, and it gets black right there. It sucks in, and I can't fix that. We're gonna throw that whole tray away, all that soil, and get a new one because the fungi that cause all this. They're everywhere. There's nothing I can do about it. But they have to have that perfect amount of water. Drainage is key. We use all these. If you're gonna make it yourself, it's perlite, vermiculite can be rotated depending on how much peat moss you have. Peat moss holds water, vermiculite holds water, and perlite is, well, it's just looks like styrofoam beads. You've all seen them. It's just puffed up rock, but that's what provides the airspace. You can start seeds in everything. You can go buy the special little seeding trays that have the dome on it. They're not too expensive, and you can reuse them year after year. But a baking tray, a low flat one, a roasting tray, that's perfect. It's just deep enough to get them started. You only need about an inch of soil at the most to get them started. You have to transplant.